Привет, everyone! Welcome to the Democratic People's Republic of Pretoria. With me, your dear leader, Solid Oxygen. We'll be starting out in a New Oxygen City over here. As you can see via the city map, New Oxygen City is quite small. All cities follow the 3x3 smallest map format.
Switching into tech support voice.
As you can see over here, we have a little farm and my original house. It is now called the Dear Leader Outpost. As you can see, it is unfinished and not very developed, if you could say. It's very unfinished. It's just a bed and some basic essentials. This area was worked on by me when I first started out, and it's been changed a bit, but it hasn't. So let us head to the capital city, Los Oxieno de Grande. So right there you can see the city map of Los Oxieno de Grande. So as you can see, the city is quite large. In the north we have farming and we have my palace a little right there, and we have factories to the south where everyone works. So let us go through the city. We have a railway track leading to Saint Oxyenia, the furthest city from the spawn area. So, going past these houses and factories, we head to the nuclear reactor, and past the nuclear reactor, we have the flag of our country, followed by many other flags of our country littered around the city from our country's popularity. It's good propaganda, I tell you. So, as we can see, here is my palace. And over here, as you can see, there is a quite large building. If you have watched the previous tour, this was the map room, but now it is turned into an apartment. The new map room can be located over here. Here is the new map room. It is a very large map. It is very large, 24 by 24. It is very large map. Shows the entirety of the city all together like this. Very large map. We have mesas, we have deserts, we have a lot. But over here you can see the main chunk. So as you can see, here's the capital right here, connected to Emerald Oxygen, going north to Oxygen City and going west to Saint Oxyenia. As you can see, the highways connect all the way through. That is what the map room really shows. It is just a large map of the country, showing the entirety of its border. As you can see through here, past this area, we have an amusement park. Welcome to Communism Land. Rules: no poor people. First class only. By first class, we mean the elite, because the elite are the only people who are first class citizens. Everyone else is second class. So here is a diorama of life in capitalist land. There are a lot of killers who steal potato. In here, you have the staff room. No outsiders. But since I am the dear leader, I'll take you a peek into the trade secret. Everyone who works here lives like peasants. Over here we have the communism roller coaster, known as the Commie Coaster. This roller coaster is the fastest any normal citizen is allowed to travel in this location. It is very magnificent. One of the best roller coasters in the world. If anyone tells you otherwise, they are lying. On the coast of this area, not really a coast but soon will be, is a canal. This canal will lead to the ocean, bringing trade all the way to the capital. This canal is currently under construction, as you can see, as I got bored of building it. So let us continue to the rest of the city. As you can see through here, we have more suburban houses, more original villager houses, and here we have the Praetorian Water Reserve. It's a small lake I built when I first came to this village, built it with 4 little fish that are now all dead. As you can see from the towering buildings over here, we have evolved. Instead of giving people lots of space to live, we realized 50 people can live in one building. As you can see, in these buildings, they are very compact. We allow people to go to their factory job over there. These buildings are now the main construction force of Pretoria. As you can see, this one is very stable, as you can see by how the top layer is supported. Very strong wooden beams hold it up. This area was built after we dammed from the lake. This was actually the best part of the lake, the least polluted part of it, but that's gone now. We drained it, but that's okay. This is where all villagers work. It is a very large factory constructed to all the villagers' personal needs, and by personal needs we mean we give them jobs. It is communism. It's pretty epic. Right here you can see the unfinished ragu log. This is the ragu log. Once you go into the ragu log, it is quite simple. Once you are in, you meet the person behind the desk, and they see your crimes against humanity and the state, and they choose to send you to the death pit, or they choose to send you to the ragu factory, which is currently under construction. The ragu log is the build that will save us all, putting criminals to work for the ragu factory. Going up here, we come to an area which is the newest part of the city, one of the newest parts of the city. This area is one of the other, it's so far out that we have to build another factory. Going through here, we have an elytra port, however you want to pronounce it. When you go through here, this is for people who need the elytra, mainly upper class elites who will fly away as they have trouble using the elytra. So, leaving the city, we will now head to
Emerald Oxygen City.
Going to Emerald Oxygen City. You can see that it is very flat and it's high up. It's because Emerald Oxygen City was built on a mountain range. Emerald Oxygen City was originally constructed to get the Motor Trader achievement. Once you get over here, you can see it's very cramped, very poor living conditions. That's because we had to shove as many villagers in here to get the achievement. But now as the city is developed, this will be the gated off bit, so no one knows of the truth of Emerald Oxygen City. So as you can see, areas have been flattened. Over here we have a map of the city. As you can see, there's a lot of flat areas. Development is going fast for this city. However, it has not been populated yet. That is one thing we are working on. Now we would be heading towards Saint Oxyenia, the last city in the country that we should actually care about. Going into Saint Oxyenia, we go off the highway as it transitions into Acacia Wood. As you can see, Saint Oxyenia is a lot nicer than other parts or other cities. As you can see, we actually give the people better housing here. The reason for that is that Saint Oxyenia is one of the most popular cities because of how nice it looks compared to the others. The reason for it looking a lot nicer is because soon Saint Oxyenia will be home to the movie industry of Pretoria. We have nuclear reactors to fuel Saint Oxyenia. Now we will bring this city into the limelight. We need it to look good for foreigners because they are always hear about how bad our country is. But if they see this, they'll think it's good. It's been a tour of the country. Now transitioning back into the awful Russian accent. So, back into the city. That was the end of the tour. Goodbye.